Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome to the video. So, I got an interesting one for you. It's probably one of the best games I've ever played, actually. Certainly one of the funnest games I've ever played, guys. So we're on Live Oaks. I'm actually on my dad's account because I just happened to be sitting at his desk having a conversation with my mother, and I decided to log onto his account. He, obviously was at work. He doesn't mind if I go on his account. Um, and I just decided to play on his account, guys. Occasionally I do that because he has, a couple tier 10s that I like playing, and why not? I was sitting at his computer, so I just decided to get on. So here I am in the LTG, guys, and it just so happens that Steel Guts, my clan leader, is on his sheriff's account, Steel Guts in Tennessee, in TN, and he is in the AMX 1357F, and he's obviously going to, get into the position that I would get into because this is where light tanks go, right? On Live Oaks, guys, this is one of the only bushes you can really get to that I would say is a good position, right? And there's 5 light tanks on each team, pretty much. I think it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's just insane matchmaking. It's freaking crazy, guys. But it is what it is, and I'm just going to kind of play as a TD for the time being because I know that Steel is going to be spotting, and it looks like actually our AMD spotted a couple of these guys over here before, and now we're just looking for shots at the LTG. This guy pulls up a little bit. He's trying to get out of there because Steel is kind of picking him off, and we get one shot into him there, and we're just playing as a TD, guys. There's no reason to be spotting. Again, guys, you hear me say this in all my videos, but you don't need to be spotting stuff 24/7 as a light tank. People want you to run out there all the time. Just play your own game, guys. It's like riding a motorcycle. If any of you ride a motorcycle, they tell you ride your own ride. Play your own game, guys. So don't worry about what other people are doing. You play your own game. So yeah, we're gonna go through this, guys. I'm gonna 2 times it just because this is a long game. So I'll go to my camera view. We'll kind of 2 times it here. I'll slow down for anything important. Right here, I actually get tracked. I get spotted probably by the LTG. It was a stupid, pull away for me, guys. I should have just went like this, but instead I tried to go like that. And I was just like, I don't know why the hell I did that. But I got whacked there by the AMX CDA. Luckily, he doesn't pen me. And just hits the track. So I have my camera up blocking the vehicle panel, so I'll drop that down to the small one and we'll pop it back up for the end plates. But yeah, for now, guys, I am just trying to get into a decent position, to see if I can maybe spot the mid or something. But like I said, and you hear me say this all the time as well, it's tough to find something to do, at the beginning and going into like the middle of the battle. Light tanks are very effective end game, guys. You always want to be alive at the end of the game because you have great spotting distance, spotting range, and you have great concealment and you have great mobility. And what people do in light tanks where they make the mistake is by running out and dying at the beginning of the game, guys. You don't want to do that. So you hear me say this all the time, but if I think a lot of my viewers aren't subbed to my channel, which I think is actually the case for a lot of people. But guys, don't go out there and get yourself killed at the beginning of the game if you're playing a light tank. We get a nice shot there to Type 64. I apologize, I missed it, but nothing much to see. It was just a long range shot, and luckily these guys are able to clean him up. Our teammate dies over there, and this is looking pretty close, guys. Like, we're down by HP, we're down by a tank right now, but for the most part, it's a fairly close game. It's not a stomp, and at this point in time, guys, there's just nothing to do. Like, Steel is still in his bush because there's nowhere else to really go. I'm sitting here. There's a 12T still up here. So again, guys, I emphasize those 2 things. Don't run out and die at the beginning of the game, and don't feel like you have to run out and spot everything. Play your own game, please, guys. I hate when people try and tell light tanks to go and spot, and then they run out and die. And it's just because I used to do that all the time, and I used to get so pissed off. People trying to tell me how to play. So, and Steel Guts will tell you that too, guys. I'm going to tell you at the end of the video to sub to him. I'm going to drop a link to his channel below, guys, but I will remind you at the end of the video, this guy is amazing in light tanks. He is one of the best light tankers I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because he's my clan leader. I mean, I watch this guy, I watch all his videos, and I watch all of Skill for Lithuania's videos, and you know, they're both fantastic players, guys. But Steel he's amazing with light tanks. So definitely, if you happen to be watching my channel and you're not subbed to him, you know, take a look in the description, and I will drop a link to his channel. We take a shot at the T-34 there, guys. The 1357 spots me. As I'm kind of coming up there. I'm going to speed ahead real quick just to where we poke back up here again. And what I do, guys, is I'm waiting for the Scorpion to come up here. But what I do is I poke up, and I'm going to pause for you guys to show you where I made a mistake here. I, you know, come down, I back into this bush, and we poke up, and right here, guys, I'm thinking in my head that this is a full bush line. Just by seeing this tree, it's just in my head, I'm like, this is a full bush line. And even so, guys, I didn't think with my concealment being at like 32% or something like that. This is on my dad's account. I'll remind you, but still, he's you know, fairly geared up in his light tank, so to speak, in the LTG, and he has like you know, 30+% concealment rating, guys, on this tank. So it's not like there's no concealment on this thing. He has, I think, half recon on the commander, and then the rest is pretty much all concealment on the other crew members. It's at like 70% or so. So I poke up here, guys, and I am kind of close, I guess, closer than I thought, but I really didn't think this 40 TP would spot me. But it had to have been the 40 TP, right? If you're looking at this angle, like, he could see me from this, right from here, right? And I made that mistake. I poke up, guys, and I get whacked. Luckily, I bounced the Oni, guys. I was so freaking lucky to bounce the Oni because he has, what, 330 alpha? And you can see I'm at 336 HP. So that, if he high rolled in the slightest, I was dead there, guys. And so that was very lucky. Everyone makes mistakes, guys. I made this mistake. I now hug the Scorpion. I back in like this so that the 40 TP can't spot me. And, you know, I take a shot at the T-34. It misses. The accuracy on the LTG, guys, really not that good. I'll be honest. I mean, the aiming time is pretty brutal, and you know, the accuracy is just not that good. The dispersion is pretty bad. So LTG is trying to push here. Steel is obviously spotted, so he's going to run around and clean up the LTG, and it's 10-9, guys. I mean, this is a close game. I'm now moving in because I see, like, these three guys are over here, and I'm just reading the map, guys. The CDA, I kind of knew where his position was. It was, like, over here somewhere, but I don't think he's going to spot me, given my concealment, and probably where he is, like, all the way back in here. So I'm not really concerned about that. He doesn't spot me, and now I'm seeing, look, I got the Oni and the T-34, and I'm watching Steel as well, because you could, when you know how someone plays, guys, I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the video, but I know exactly how Steel plays and what he's going to do. So I'm watching him on the map, and I'm trying to sync myself with him, because our play styles are very, very similar. I've learned so much from this guy. So I'm going to pull up here. I'm waiting for him to go around. The T-34 retreated because he's low on HP, and now we have the Oni's side plate. And we take a shot at him. I think the Scorpion or whoever gets another shot there, and now, you know, Steel is coming around. I get another shot into the Oni, and Steel is going to clean him up. And that was just a beautiful, you know, play there, guys. And this is why it's so effective to stay alive as a light tank, because what you could do is flank towards the end of the game. You could see we got shot this way and a shot this way, and as you guys have heard me say, it's all about creating angles, guys. You got to create angles, flank people, get around them. You have the mobility to do it, so do it. And that's what we did there. T-34 retreated. You could see he's now over here, and if you have good map awareness like me, you could see this is going to become a problem, guys. So Steel is exactly what I'm thinking. He says, defend the base, and you know, this guy just has his map awareness, guys, is such good map awareness like me, because like I said, from him and skill, I have learned all these things, guys. So Scorpion cleans up the IKV. Me and Steel share the spotting damage, and now I'm getting in here trying to get safe. It's 11-11, guys. This is a damn close battle, guys. and we have brought it back so far because we were down a few tanks and a good amount of HP. And you could see that we're literally, me and him are doing the exact same thing. We're both poking up here, and it's fantastic playing with someone that not even that they know what they're doing, guys, but you know how they play, because it's so easy to work with someone when you know how they play. And that's the kind of the same feeling I get when I play with my father, because you're playing with someone you know what I mean. So it's the same thing here. Like me and Steel aren't communicating at all in the TeamSpeak or anything like that. We're just playing our own games, but because we know how I know how he plays. I don't know if he knows how I play, but I understand what he's going to do. So it's just so easy to mesh, guys, is what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say this in all different ways, but you guys know what I'm saying. So here he is over here, guys. He is, trying to spot the 122 TM and the Leo, and the CDA is here. And I was warning the T28 prototype as I came back this way. I was clicking on the map. I don't know if you saw me click on the map there, and all I was doing was just saying, don't forget about the CDA. He's here. Don't forget about him, because you don't want to get caught out and get whacked by this guy like I almost did, right? I took one in the track. So I'm poking up to this bush, guys, and I don't know if you knew about this bush, but you can poke up here and you can pretty much stay concealed and be able to spot the base while you're doing it. Steel makes a pass here, so I'm going to kind of poke out, try and get a shot on this TM, but he's a good player, guys, this TM, and he backs down, and luckily he's able to kind of get away from my shot there. But with the accuracy of this tank, guys, these shots weren't going in anyway. And he gets spotted once more. Obviously that didn't go into him. I missed that shot. And if that shot did go in, guys, this game could have been slightly different. I'll just say that. I don't want to spoil anything for you yet, but you will see the outcome of this game. So look, me and Steel are just trying to spot for our TDs, guys. We're trying to figure out what to do here. It's such a close game. You don't want to go out and get yourself killed. T28 prototype dies to the 122 TM, which had to have been a freaking really good shot, guys. I mean, he's all the way over here, so it had to have been a shot like that. And now I see that Steel is going to spot the Leo, so I'm going to wait right here, and Leo appears, and I get a shot into him right there. And Steel is going to swarm this guy and clean him up, and that's what this 1357 can do, guys. Again, like I said, Steel is an amazing player. He knows how to auto aim, auto lock on people, and just let the clip rip, guys. I'll just put it that way. And he cleaned him right up. So here comes CDA now. He came all the way around the long way. He's pushing. I'm going to pull up in the bush like this so I don't get spotted and I can get, an initial shot on this guy. I get it. I'm just checking to make sure I am spotted, and I back down. And T34 is here now, and he's trying to push as well, and I see the Scorpion G going after him. So now I'm trying to poke up, and then I see the CDA going after the Scorpion. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get going. And here's Steel over here, and this is all just map awareness, guys. You're just seeing what's happening. I see Steel coming up here, so I'm gonna go wide and try and go left and see if I can get a shot into the CDA. He rams the Scorpion G. The Scorpion G dies to the T3485M, and the game's picking up, guys. I'm talking over this. It's going pretty quick. So what happened there is we lost our Scorpion. The CDA died, and now it's just me and Steel going against the T3485. I'm not worried about the 122 because he's probably at most like over here, and it's just he's not going to be able to get here in time. So I'm coming to help Steel, but as it turns out, he doesn't need my help. He just swarms this guy and clips him out, and now it's just me and the 122, me, Steel, against the 122 TM. So 2v1, guys. We're both one shots to the 122 TM, unfortunately, because the 122 TM, I think the alpha is like 410, 390 maybe, something like that, guys. And maybe Steel isn't a one shot, but it's damn close, right, guys? So he's telling me go cap, and what I want to explain to you guys here is this. When you go to cap the base, guys, in a very close game, never think that you're making the wrong decision. I always think that I'm making the wrong decision when I go to cap, or when I don't cap and try and like go kill someone, you know what I mean? Because in these situations, you don't know what the enemy is going to do. So don't I overthink these things. What I can emphasize to you guys, since I've been playing light tanks for so long, and just any tank, don't overthink your decision making when it comes to close, very close battles like this. If you think it's better to cap out, cap out. If you think it's better to go after the guy and us to try and 2v1 him, then go for that. This is what we decided to do, guys. Steel was kind of leading the team here. You can see him, doing all the commands, and he said, you cap, I'll go try and flank this guy and spot him. So look, this is what we decided to do, guys. Someone who's really, really good at World of Tanks could look at this and go, oh, you should have 2v1'd him. But all I wanted to emphasize to you guys was don't overthink a decision like this. This is what we decided to do, so we did it, guys. I get on the cap, I get into these weeds here. It gives me some concealment, as you can see, and Steel is going to go for this guy. I'm going to 2 times it till we get to that point. He spots the 122 TM, and he's going to try and go after him. And I'm sitting here, guys, like I know I'm a one-shot to this guy. Steel might not be, right? So he goes for him. Unfortunately, the 122 TM is pretty good, and Steel also, because he's on the Sheriff's account, he likes to give people a chance to get the 250 gold. So I respect that about him a lot. So he gave the 122 TM an opportunity. Unfortunately, the 122 TM, was able to clean him up, but now he's a one-shot to me, right, guys? And once Steel died, I was like this, guys. I'm like shaking. I'm like, oh my God, man. I said, good game, but now my heart is racing. My adrenaline is going, and I'm like, I know I can win this, but what do I do? I wasn't sure if I wanted to back out of here, guys, and go backwards over the little ridge line. I decided to stay here and watch this shot, guys. Smacked him right in the lower plate. You could call it lucky, but I think, at that range, that should have went in. I think I deserved that, and we cleaned this guy up, guys, with approximately 24 seconds left in the game, and we won the game, guys. Whew. One of the most fun games that I have ever played, guys. I can't emphasize this enough, guys. This is what World of Tanks is all about, man. I mean, I am telling you, this game was exhilarating, guys. I mean, this was just so enjoyable. So a great game to play with my clan leader, guys. I mean, just incredible teamwork we had there, and I hope he features this game on his channel. I'm featuring it here, as you can see, and let's go ahead and get into the end, please, guys. So I'm gonna pop up my camera real quick if I can get my. There we go. So again, I'm having a glitch with my camera. I can't see it, but I know you guys can, because that just happens all the time for some reason. Here we go, guys. We are looking at a third-class game, and not an incredible game by any means. I didn't, take a look at the damage and assist damage, but we will take a look at that here in the final tab. So 1,832 damage, guys. I had 1 kill. I got 1 badge. I'm not sure what it is. Again, don't get confused. This is on my dad's account. He's also in the baboons. And baboon 2, you can see that Steel here is on his Sheriff's account, so he doesn't have the baboon 2 thing, because the Sheriff is its own, kind of clan. But he is the leader on his main account. He is the leader of Baboon 2. There's 2 clans, Baboons and Baboon 2, and he is our clan leader. So my dad's also in that clan. So trying not to confuse you guys, he's Whirlybird 1964. Here it is right here, and we're both in Baboon 2. So I did 1,832 damage, guys, 1 kill, and Steel did 1,891 damage, 4 kills, 1,341 experience, guys. So he had to have had a couple thousand experience. So again, guys, a great game for him. I mean, he had to have probably done like 4,000 combined. I really, really hope he features this game on his channel. Because not just because I was in it, but I mean, this game was just so intense and close, guys. And it's just, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the replay as much as I enjoyed the game. That's just what I hope for, guys, because, these games, even when I watch close games like this on YouTube, on Steel's channel or Skill's channel, I enjoy it almost as much as I enjoy playing it myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let's take a look at the last tab. You can see we're doing 1,832 damage, 521 assistance, guys. you guys know how I am with my maths, but I think this is like 2400 combined, something like that. We lost 39K, guys. We shot quite a bit of APCRs, but you can see my dad has a crap ton of coin and gold and bonds up here, so no worries, guys. He'll be fine. And he doesn't mind that I play on his account or, use his coin that he has. But yeah, guys, I love just playing on his account because you can see the 268 version 4 is sometimes fun to play. It trolls me all the time. But and the T92 HMC, I mean, it's fun whacking people with Artie because I hardly ever play Artie. 257 is kind of fun to play, so you can see he just has a few different tanks that occasionally I like to jump on his account and just play some different stuff, guys. That's about it, guys. Not going to hold you much longer. I really, really hope you enjoyed this game. Um, Sub if you aren't subbed, but take a look down below in the description. And please, guys, if you're subbed to me and you're not subbed to him, go to Steel Guts in Tennessee's channel. He's a fantastic light tank player, guys. I mean, he is so good with light tanks, and I'm not just saying that because he's my clan leader. This guy is incredible. I've learned so much from him. He's an underrated community contributor. Go down in the description. I'll put the link there. Go to his channel and subscribe to him. Watch his videos. He's great, guys. That's all for this one, guys. I will see you for the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care and bye-bye.